have a comfort zone. This term just describes what we're used to. Some people are adventurous and jump into new things, but not most of us, especially when it could result in criticism. My daughter, when she was a teen, would warn me off if I got too close to her. "You're in my bubble," she would scream. She's a hugger now and apparently got over that, but I had to respect her bubble for several years. Our comfort zone is like that. Your comfort zone admits yourself and some others closest to you. There are activities which you like that are allowed in and activities that are excluded. One of those excluded activities is probably evangelism. "No, I'm just not gifted that way," we say. Evangelism is difficult because it sure feels like you're selling somebody something. Probably something they don't want to buy and have rejected before. On top of that, people are programmed to be suspicious of anything offered to them. "What are you selling me?" they say. These things give us a comfort zone problem. But what if you have something that is good, really good? What if you have something that is the best on the planet and even in the whole universe? What if you have the love of God to share with them? What if love is not a message with an agenda, but just love? Well, that makes it a lot easier to step outside your comfort zone. Ask yourself the question, do I value the love of God? I realize that it's easier for me to breach my comfort zone because I have been loved by other Christians, sincere, pure-hearted Christians who are not selling me anything. You have experienced this love, and that makes it easier to share this love. So that's our first lesson about the comfort zone. Share the love of God that has been shared with you. Also realize that the church did not start last week. It's been going on for 2,000 years. There are people in your community, likely working in volunteer roles, who trample their comfort zones daily. Following one or more of them can help you see how they cope. The nature of discipleship is following someone who walked the path before you, learning and growing in the process. Jesus does not ask you to walk your Christian life alone, but in fellowship and with Him. Our second lesson is then, find someone who does not let their comfort zone limit them and learn from and serve with them. Something I noticed about my comfort zone is this. When I finally worked up the courage to step out and reach out to someone, usually after about 5 minutes I realized that not only had I made a friend, but my comfort zone had expanded to encompass my new friend. I was attending church in the 1990s, and there was this fellow who came early as I did, and he sat down front. The sanctuary was about empty, and I saw that guy every Sunday looking a bit lonely. So one Sunday I chatted him up and found out that he was a really interesting person. We're still friends today. The third lesson then is to expand your comfort zone to include others you meet. And another thing I learned is that Jesus stands just outside my comfort zone, urging me outward. I can snuggle right up to the edge of my comfort zone and He's just out of reach. But as soon as I take that first step, He's right there. The fourth lesson is that we meet Jesus more fully as we step outside our comfort zone. Sometimes we have to break through our comfort zone, and other times we have to expand our comfort zone to include others. Looks kind of the same, and you may prefer to think of it one way or the other according to your personality. So don't let your comfort zone stand between you and the amazing harvest of blessing God has for you through works of service. Jesus is coaxing you out, saying, "Don't be afraid, just believe." In the next video, we'll discuss the call of God.